Glaceon VMAX alternate art is a $200 card apparently. This craziness never seems to stop. So I was doing my normal alt art review, just checking out, seeing what's hot in the market, and I noticed something of note, and it wasn't really the price the other day, it was the stock. I noticed that the stock of these cards was really low, 5 of them in supply, and only 4 of them are near mint. And I won't lie, when I saw this, there was one sitting here at $139.65 a few days ago, and I bought that because I can see the trends. I understand like where this card is going. You know, that's, to me, if you see things like this, if you see a card is going to just rise and there's only 1 or 2 left before like the next price increase, there was this one card that was at 140 and then everything else was at 200, and I'm like, so if I buy this one card then the average goes up to 200. So I did, and so now I'm making this video, because if I didn't, you know, do it, then somebody else would have. But the market was definitely influenced by pretty much a single purchase to, I mean, really tip it over the edge. Of course, this is one of those things that builds up over time. But yeah, if you look at that big spike lately, and that's only when it got to 147, like, watch once some of these start actually selling for $200. This is going to be the next big card coming out of Evolving Skies. And this one was a little bit of a weird one that I noticed, just because it kind of flies under the radar. It's not like that cool of a card. I mean, the artwork is pretty dope. It's just, I guess it's not that popular of a Pokemon is the best way to word it. So I really do like the colors, the pastel style, the little bit of only way I can really think to word it is like alphabet soup in this river here. It's just a very trippy kind of looking setting. I mean, definitely not average, but it's also not very playable either. So I can see why this card wasn't really, you know, taking off. But another one that was, you know, steadily selling for like, I don't know, 30 bucks or so for a while, 26, 30 bucks. We see that here. And now all of a sudden coming up. This only brings up to 31. But if you look down here, the supply, there's only 1, 2, 3. You got 4 listings. Technically, you've got the total of 8 cards on here, but only 3 listings for near mint, and they're all for about 45 to 50 bucks. So this is the same exact situation here. Like, the supply is just dwindled down to next to nothing, and as a result, the card price is going to increase. So when I saw this, I went on eBay and found one for about $33, I think it was. And I was like, I gotta get it now, because I don't want to have to wait and spend 100 bucks on a Galarian Slowking V, you know, a year from now. Even though it's not really a card that I'm like looking to get, I just don't want to miss out on the price currently. Final card for today that I wanted to talk about was Blaziken VMAX alternate art. Now, this is something that I've wanted to talk about for a while now. Mainly, I was going to mention the price, because the price is going up. This was a card that you could get for like, you know, 90 bucks or so for like, you know, a decent amount of time. Maybe not recently. You can get it in the 90s, low 90s, 93, 90. Like, there were deals on this card, 94. But right now it's getting up there. It's getting up to about 110. And then the main reason that tipped it over the edge, and I shoved it in this video today, is the supply is dwindling as well. So if you look here, 8 cards on TCGPlayer, and you have the cheapest one is 115 now. So you have nice little 115 support down here. Then as soon as those are gone, it's jumping up to 125, 130. And this is one of those cards that could easily go up to 200 bucks, just like that Glaceon. So I like to mention cards like this now, because personally, I think that it's a good idea to just get the cards when you can, not when they've already gone up in price. So that's just why I'm mentioning these today. I think it's probably the best time now. These are all older cards. Like, none of these cards are recent prints. So the only thing that would really affect the supply is a reprint of Evolving Skies, a reprint of Chilling Reign, and that's it, because that's where those last 2, that's where this and the Slowking are from Chilling Reign. So we may get a Chilling Reign reprint someday, but it's not going to be like a super popular set, because those are the only cards, unless those cards get really, really high, unless the Blaziken gets really high, unless the Moltres also gets really high, and then they do a reprint of Chilling Reign. But even then, once cards like this go up, the price still usually holds at least decently. I mean, reprints, in my experience, will affect the booster box price far more than it will the singles market. For the most part, there's a few times where I've seen the booster box reprint really kill the chase card in the set, but that's maybe like 1 or 2 times. I think, like, you know, maybe Chonkachu went down a good chunk, like, you know, 20-30% when Vivid Voltage got a reprint. Charizard VMAX went down maybe 20% or so when Darkness Ablaze got its ETB reprint. So I would personally wager that these cards that I've talked about today are at the lowest that they will be for maybe ever. If you folks haven't yet, join the Discord. This is our giveaway sub Discord, so just get in here and post one thing. Anything, doesn't really matter. every single month. That gets you into our 9 booster pack giveaway. And then also just hop in the general chat. So many awesome people in here. I love everyone in here. Thank you all so much for making it such an amazing place to come, and I love visiting it every day. We've been talking about Pokemon, been talking about PokeTubing, been talking about everything lately. It's been really awesome. So thank you all so much, and hop in here. It's been a really cool community. And if you'd like to check out some of these people that are in the Discord, I have their channels listed down here under my Poke friends, KittenCatAubrey and KittenCatAubreySales on TCGPlayer, Tim and Nathan over at Pokemon Father and Son, my man Ozzy over at Oscorp, Eric the Epic, Amion Go with Amion and Chloeon, EML Collectibles, The Real Venusaur, Trish and Trev, and Pink Taquito Gaming. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you all, as always, and we'll see you on the next one.